One of the main skills of our kitchen and bath designers at Village Home Stores is space planning. As a big picture, that means making sure the layouts we design flow and function well within the specific work areas and zones. But as you take that big picture and zoom in a little bit more, our designers are space planning down to the fractions of an inch to get you the most of your available space. Buying cabinetry fit specific for your taste and your home is a specialty type of purchase. But the word specialty and custom doesn't mean that this purchase should come with a luxury, high-end price point. It just means that when we complete your final job site measure and order your cabinets, they will be made specific to your needs. Many times, size adjustments or other modifications don't even translate to upcharges from some of our cabinet lines. And when there is an upcharge, having the option to only buy the specific modifications you do need is when specialty cabinets help to save you money. For example, the ability to finish only the cabinet ends that will be showing saves you money, and if we can modify a cabinet size slightly to better fill a space, you get more storage. We offer lots of different lines of cabinetry at Village. This is so we can pair one of our brands with your specific needs and budget. You'll be surprised at some of the options our basic entry-level lines do have, and you will be blown away at the finishes, craftsmanship, and quality of our highest-end options. Most of our projects in both remodeled and new homes fall somewhere in the middle of that price and construction spectrum, and we have a lot of options there in the middle. Our goal is always to keep it real with our customers and keep your selections and project wish lists realistic within the budget you have in mind for your project. That is why we're going to ask you budget questions early on in the process. After all, we, just like you, want this project to happen. So selecting a wood or finish that you're drawn to is one element. But the style of your cabinet also has to do with the door and drawer fronts themselves and the cabinet overlay style. And all of these factor into the pricing of your cabinet design. So let's have a vocab lesson today. Here are some general terms you may hear and use to help communicate with your designer at Village what you want. Let's talk about cabinet overlays. To understand your options, let me begin by pointing out the face frame of the cabinet. The face frame is a finished front frame of the cabinet box that matches the wood and finish that you've selected. Option 1, partial overlay. This means that the door and drawer fronts rest onto the cabinet face frame, but they only rest over the face frame a little bit, leaving an area that you can see around the doors and drawers. On one cabinet, not as noticeable of a thing, but on a full section of cabinetry, you can see more and more of that face frame and the seams where the individual cabinets connect. Option 2, full overlay construction. This means that the door and drawer fronts increase in size to overlay on the face frame as much as possible, leaving minimal areas where you can see that face frame around the doors and drawers. Partial overlay, full overlay. And here are the two options shown side by side. Another option is inset cabinetry. Inset cabinetry is constructed so that the door and drawer fronts inset into the face frame, and when closed, they completely rest flush with that face frame. This is a stunning look for cabinetry and a classic construction that has been used for custom cabinetry as well as furniture for a long time. With inset cabinetry, the face frame is as much of a feature as the doors and drawer fronts are. A beaded frame around the openings can be ordered for another added detail. Exposed hinges for cabinet doors are another option for inset door styles. And if historical locking hardware like this is something you're looking for, inset is the choice for you to get this look. Inset cabinetry does involve added attention from your designer from Village so that we can be sure that the finished look does indeed look as custom as possible. Do notice you can still see some seams where the cabinets join together. However, many of our cabinet lines that offer inset cabinetry can build banks of cabinets as one unit to eliminate some of these visible seams. Some inset cabinetry depths and dimensions can vary from other industry standards, and our team will discuss these details with you as you're shopping with us and decide what works best for your project. Finally, we offer frameless cabinetry. This is sometimes referred to as full access cabinetry or European-style cabinetry. There is no front face frame to the cabinets, and the door and drawer fronts become the entire front face of your cabinet design. With an installed look more similar to full overlay, a frameless construction gives you the full access to the entire cabinet box inside. Frameless cabinets don't always have to have a sleek, contemporary look to them. Traditional and transitional style fronts can also be ordered with a frameless construction. A favorite feature for going frameless or full access construction is that your drawer boxes can be much wider within the space compared to that of a full overlay, a partial overlay, or inset construction. I didn't list these in any specific order or rank for pricing because, as I mentioned before, many things factor into your cabinet pricing. Our designers will work with you to discuss your project's budget and help you qualify your needs and personal style into the right cabinet brand, wood, finish, style, and construction for your project with us. Contact us to start the conversation about your options today.